rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Good morning, everyone. This is Gary K, and I want to welcome you to a special edition of my Rants and Raves video cast. I'm joined with Melody Craigmile of Almo rAVe. Melody, how are you?
I'm great, Gary. Thanks for having me on the show this morning.
I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to have you on because in a couple of weeks, we're going to be down in Dallas. In fact, I think it's 2 weeks from today. We're going to be down in Dallas together for the first real live E4 in a couple of years. And what a great place to start the E4 in the home of Dallas, where we've always had a great turnout. And I know everyone's really busy, but we need you to come out in Dallas. You've been open a long time, Melody, so this is a good place to start and kick off the E4 tour for the next year and a half.
Absolutely. You know, Texas has been leading the way and opening and getting back to live events. So that's why we're there first. And, you know, we know it's a busy time of year and it's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, but we're saying get out to the E4, walk around, work off some of those Thanksgiving pounds and see some great new technology. And we've got some very special treats in store for the audience at the live event and online, of course.
Yeah, and so it's kind of two events in one, because you have the E4 experience, which has been an award-winning regional event. In fact, it's so award-winning that there are a bunch of companies copying what you're doing now. Like you innovated this concept of back in the early days, the E4 AV tour, and then of course the experience, because it was more hands-on in the last 4 or 5 years. You know, now you have big brands copying you, but you've always continued to innovate and do things differently. And this year's event live, if you show up live, let's talk about that first, because there is that online event. By the way, if you want to register for the live, it's e4experience.com. When you show up live, Melody, let's talk about some of the things they're going to see, because it's going to start with my keynote. Do you want to give away the secret there, or you want me to talk about that?
Yeah, well, I will go ahead and give away the secret. And I have one word for you: holograms.
Yeah, there you go. We're going to beam in a guy who runs the creative team at Paramount Pictures from California live into and on the stage in Dallas. And he and I are going to present together, showing how to use art media technology, which is an exclusive distribution agreement that Almo has. You want to talk about them for just a second, Melody?
Yeah, Art Media has really been pioneering this technology for many years, and we partnered up, about 18 months ago, and we're just excited to have an opportunity to show it live. And I think, it's hard to express the magnitude of the impact of this technology without seeing it live.
Yeah. And
this is a great opportunity for integrators to come and bring their end users. I mean, this is a technology that lots of big corporations are looking at. It has wide-reaching impacts on just the way we're going to be doing meetings in the future. And I'm excited that we're going to be able to show it at your keynote, and then also with Kay Sargent at HOK and her colleague Rachel Rouse. Kay will be in Washington, D.C., and Rachel will be on stage in Dallas.
Yeah, and so that you'll actually see the hologram version of the person and the real live person seeing in the same size proportions and speaking to the audience as if they're both in the room together. And it's a neat technology. And it's, like you said, there's an opportunity for integrators to integrate this, because any C-suite executive, for example, who doesn't want to travel, this allows you to build a room, and that you can actually build a full room, or you can buy the HoloPod, which is like a sort of like a telephone booth-ish kind of thing. You walk in and you can be beamed anywhere in the world with this technology. And a lot of AV companies will, especially rental staging companies, will learn how to do this in a short period of time. This will become kind of a normalized thing. But as with all E4 experiences live, you get to earn CTS RUs for every class that you take. We file for those for every class that's there. So you're not wasting your time in taking the education. But of course, there's going to be a bunch of new products on the show floor. In fact, I was counting up the other day, there's going to be a couple of dozen products that have never been shown anywhere other than maybe at Infocom. But this will be the first time a lot of these products will be seen in person. So if you're in Dallas, you should definitely go. Melody, some of the exhibitors have, some of your partners have special little setups and areas, usually at the E4 experience. You want to talk about those?
Yeah, I mean, we're really focusing on new technology, new solutions at this event. I know that Apson is going to be there with their new Cobalt micro LED, which some people got to see at InfoComm, which is just simply breathtaking.
Mhm.
You have to see it, especially if you're looking to get into DV LED. We have a great partnership with Apson. Harman is going to be debuting a new product for the first time at our show.
Cool.
And there are others coming from Hudley, Jabra, um, Barco ClickShare. There's lots of new products to be seen on the show floor, and lots of education to be had, as you said, with the classes. I'm really excited about the new class on cybersecurity. That's a huge topic for the AV industry that I don't think as an industry, I don't think we've been addressing enough.
Yeah, and the guy who's going to deliver that class is a friend of mine, and I can tell you that he that's his expertise. He was brought in when Tesla was hacked. He was brought in when Target was hacked. So he knows cybersecurity really well, and he's going to connect the dots to how AV can get involved, not only just to make sure your systems are secure, but help you with the monetary aspect of it, because there's money to be made in providing this as a service. And so therefore, it's an opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about the impact of the network. Speaking of the network, this event will actually be simultaneously hybrid. So the audience that joins us online, no matter where you are in the world, will actually have a curated experience. Melody, as you know, we've actually brought in Tim Albright from AV Nation. Of course, Megan Dutta from rAVe are going to MC the event for the remote audience, so that they're not seeing the same thing the local audience is. And in fact, we're going to have cameras set up all over the place so that you can be brought into different parts of the E4. And we're calling that part E4 evolution, like we've done in the past, but
Right.
be brought into different parts of the E4 rather than just seeing a streamed version of an online of a live presentation. That's really cool. Are you excited about that?
I am very excited about it. I mean, we early in the pandemic, we obviously had to turn our attentions to, the online format of the E4 evolution, but this is just the next generation of that. So, you will see the live stream classes, but it's not just a stream, right? You're going to have the
Right.
commentation. Alicia Hensley is going to be joining us too with LAVNCH. She's a great talent, just talking to exhibitors about technology and different things. I'm really excited about the curated exhibit hall tours, because that's always everybody's favorite part of the E4 is the exhibit hall. And so we're going to be having a new to Almo tour, hot technology. We're going to be having different tours that are going to go to different booths, so that you'll be able to sit and see what's going on in the exhibit hall in a very curated fashion, as you said.
Yeah, and that way you're not just sitting there online watching a stream of what's going on somewhere else. You're at Tim Albright, Megan Dutta, Alicia, as an example. I'll be there as well. We will be there exclusively for the virtual guests or the hybrid guests that will come on, and we're going to sort of curate that experience and talk to you directly and give you a chance to ask the presenters questions in real time rather than 45 seconds or 2 minutes delayed. So therefore, this is going to be a true hybrid event. But if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, why would you not go ahead and register? e4experience.com. Go ahead and register. The links are in the description of this video cast. And of course, if you want to join for the hybrid, it's e4evolution.com. Both sites will get you to both places. But Melody, I'm very excited about this. I'm excited to be partnering with AV Nation and partnering with Almo with all the stuff that we're doing here. And I'm honored to be the keynote speaker again for I think this is like my 12th year. I'm blown away.
Yeah, it's in the 12th year. It's hard to believe, but yeah, this is definitely an industry event. It is an industry first. I don't know that anybody has delivered a hybrid event of this high quality and caliber. We've partnered with HB Live, one of our integrators for the capture. It's going to be a really professionally done, top of the line broadcast program with our I call them our news anchors. But again, they'll be curating that experience for the online audience so that it's more like watching a news show and a live stream at the same time with some additional bonus content for the online audience.
Yeah, we're excited to be partnering with Almo and LAVNCH and rAVe and everybody, and Tim and Megan, to bring all this to you. Melody, I'll see you in person. I'm going to be there in person. I want to be there in person. So if you're in Dallas, come see me in person. I've missed you. I have not been in Dallas in 3 years. I'm excited to go back. And Melody, I know you are as well.
Yeah, absolutely. See you in Dallas, Gary. Thanks.
I'll see you, and everyone, check it out at e4experience.com if you can join us live, e4evolution.com if you can't join us live. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.
rAVe Radio with rAVe.